100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, the 100 podcast, the 100 podcast, the 100 podcast, 100 podcast, the 100 podcast. It's the 100 podcast. It's the 100 podcast.
Yeah, I thought it was a game or something. Look crispy, crispy ducks.
Whew, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Back at y'all again. Back at y'all again. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get everything together. I'm by myself today. All right. Turn it down a little bit. What's going on, good people? Happy Father's Day to the men. You know what I mean? Fathers are taking care of their kids, involved in their life the best way they can be, physically, mentally, financially. Pretty much anything you can do if you're doing it, I respect you as a father. So y'all see the title, right? I'm sending out some more invites and stuff, so give me just a second. But y'all see the title. Happy Single Mother's Day is the new Father's Day. I asked that question. I don't like this beat. Hold on. Do something else. Y'all give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. I'm trying to do something right quick. Y'all come on in, man. I got some news to share too, so I'm gonna get to that first. I'm just trying to send out some invites. Can y'all hear me? Look, I'm not gonna get it on today. I'm keeping this short and sweet. So you've seen the title, right? I just had some on the screen that I will bring up later. But the title says Happy Single Mother's Day is the new Father's Day. Now, all day today, I have seen posts from women mostly, and I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't all black women or nothing like that. You know, it was definitely multiple races of people, right? From men and women, all different races. Hey, Mouse, check your inbox on IG. Let me know what's up. But you know, every year when it comes to Father's Day, we always hear well, I'm the mother and the father, so happy Father's Day to me, right? And I do believe it's more prevalent in the black community, obviously because of our single mother rate, which is north of 70%. So it makes more sense that it would be more of a thing in our community. But however, I did see it in a lot of communities, right? White, I saw Asian, I saw a few different ethnicities of people, races, creeds, religions, whatever. I saw a lot of it, right? So what prompted me to do this show, and Tez did a show earlier on Facebook, is because of the events that's happened, right? So at my job, they celebrated Father's Day on Thursday because our schedule dictates that we won't work on Father's Day, which I did, but it was overtime. So the job did a little something for the fathers and got us some tools for free. You know what I'm saying? Tools I'm definitely going to put to use, by the way. I appreciated it. But on a side note, I was having conversation with coworkers, right? It was probably about 3 or 4 guys and 2 ladies, right? And one lady who flirts with me all the fucking time, right? Look, that's another story for another day. But she tells all the brothers Happy Father's Day. You know, I hope y'all have a good Father's Day. Started off really good, right? And then she said, hold on. Let me make sure I'm ready. She said to me, well, y'all should really tell me Happy Father's Day.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
She proceeds to tell me, you should tell me Happy Father's Day. Now, that's problematic in and of itself. In so many ways, right? But I indulged the conversation and I was like, why the fuck would I tell you Happy Father's Day? You're a woman, and I'm guessing you're a mom. I don't know. All these trends things. I don't know. I could be wrong, right? But from what I can see and tell and what you've kind of said, you're a mother, right? And she was like, well, I did it. I know how this conversation goes, man. I did it myself. Therefore, I was the mom and the dad. Right. And before I dive into everything she said, let me say something, because this will come up later when I bring up this conversation I had in the comment section. I'm not stupid. Okay. I know that what you're actually saying is you've had to play 2 roles. That's why you're saying I'm mom and dad. I'm not stupid. I know that's what the fuck you're saying. So when I have this conversation with anybody else, please don't insult my intelligence by saying, well, she don't actually mean she a daddy. Don't insult my intelligence, right? So basically, when you say I'm the mother and the father, you're saying I've had to do it by myself. Look, that just makes you a good parent that had to do a double load. And I will give you had to do a double load. Double financial, double provision, right? But that's only because people want to limit men down to protect and provide. Like that's all men do. And when they say provide, they only mean provide money. Not structure, not discipline, not a masculine presence, just money. Right? Jumping in front of a bullet for a woman. That's all a man's good for, apparently. So this is what we say. So back to the conversation with the young lady. So she tells me, if you ask my son who his father is, he will tell you me. What's up, man, Joe? Now, somebody tell me, is that problematic or maybe I'm tripping? She said, if you ask her son who his father is, so let me say that slow. If you ask her son who his father is, he will say his mom. See why I hate our fucking culture? That's even going further than just saying I do both roles. That's saying I want the position that the father has. Let me show y'all something. I did a video today. For those who didn't see it, you're about to see it now. Good God. Some of the stuff I see, bro, is just, I can't believe it happens. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so I'm finna share this with y'all. Some of y'all might have seen it. I know some of the people here have, but I'm still gonna play it.
So, not only does Father's Day fall like number 20 in all the celebrations and holidays, we also have to deal with the fact that now we're going to make this day unofficially Women That Chose a Bad Baby Daddy Day. Right? That's what we're going to do. Because we can't just have a celebration of men that take care of families and do what they're supposed to do as fathers. That can't just be what we do. We have to make sure we smack men on the fucking head for the ones that ain't doing right. And women make this about themselves. You want to talk about narcissistic? If that's not narcissistic, you mean to tell me you're making a day about yourself because you chose a bad father for your kid. And that is our fault. And then on top of that, our day is in Pride Month.
So let's deal with this narcissistic label that women love to throw around. You're narcissistic, you're controlling, you're toxic, where's your accountability? You know, these are the words that get thrown around, right, in these conversations. So you tell me what's more narcissistic? A guy wanting a woman to adhere to a standard that he had before he met her, or is it a person saying, I have a day, but I want your day, even though you're a good father, because the guy I chose to let shoot my club up is a bad father. So I want your day. Tell me, a woman and a mother, happy Father's Day. Who sounds more narcissistic? See, a lot of these ladies, a lot of these ladies project themselves onto us. What they actually do, what they actually believe, they believe because they believe it that we believe it as men, right? So I think that's narcissistic. I truly think that's narcissistic. And let's deal with this Pride Month. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull this up right quick. Give me just a second. I'm gonna pull up my boy Tez's live from earlier, right? And Ted said some things I 1,000% agree with. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna play my boy right quick.
Crossword puzzles for important gay situations that happen. You got a table set up to understand pronouns. That's Pride Month. Father's Day. What? Nigga, it wasn't a box of Gillette nowhere. It wasn't no razors for a nigga to pick up and take to the house. Wasn't no socks, drawers, nothing. Tez, why that bother you, bro? Why you feel?
What I'm playing right now is Tez Did a Live, and he's explaining to you what happened at his job and how Mother's Day was celebrated, how Pride Month is being celebrated during Father's Day, but we'll get there, and how Father's Day was not celebrated. This is at a Fortune 500 company. I want you to hear this.
That way, why is it such a big issue to you, bro? Because I understand that I got the most. Matter of fact, CJ, you right. Gillette turned on us anyway. Bud Light did too. So we gonna have to find a sponsor that's on some real father stuff. Tez, why this bother you so much, bro? Why you even worried about it? You got a nice, loving family. Your wife appreciates you. You right. But the disrespect ain't just about what happened in the house. If that's all I cared about, and if that's all I wouldn't even be doing the 5100 podcast. If all I cared about was what happened in my home, the 5100 podcast wouldn't exist. If all CJ100 cared about was what happened in his house, the 5100 podcast wouldn't exist. But the reason why I'm in front of this camera and we done dropped over 100 podcasts is because we do the stuff that y'all men are afraid to do.
All right. So you see what he's saying. He works at a corporate job. And I'm talking Fortune 500, one of the biggest companies in America and pretty much the world, right? They celebrated Mother's Day elegantly. They painted the floors rainbow colors for Pride Day, right? Which rainbow is so weird that they would even use that for symbolism, because there was a promise from God that he would not flood the earth, but that's another conversation for another day. They actually showed love and an adulation to LGBT and women. And when it came time for Father's Day, they literally did nothing. Didn't even tell the gentleman happy birthday in either one of the startup meetings. And this is a guy, Tez is not a liar. I'll run it back for you.
See, me and CJ then lost and risked relationship because we stand on business every single day, 365, 24/7. Every single day. And this day ain't no different. Only thing that we ask for Father's Day is just remove the BS from the platform. Remove the BS from the job. I don't care about how your baby daddy treats you. I don't care about him not being there. Well, I do care. But that ain't my problem about him not being there for his son or his daughter. You
Talk
pick
to him.
That was your decision to lay down with that man. Do he got the right to walk away from his responsibility? No. But the disrespect gotta end. Father's Day supposed to mean something to every father out here. Father's Day supposed to mean something for every mother out here. Because regardless if you like them or not, you picked them. The least you can do is wish them happy Father's Day. You ain't gotta buy them nothing. If he ain't buying your son or daughter nothing, hey, cool.
Mm-hmm. Talk to him too.
But he wish you happy Mother's Day.
Mhm.
And if he don't, I know somebody in his family do. Because that's the way we done been hot wired as men. It's looked at as disrespect if we don't wish mothers happy Mother's Day. But you ain't got to say nothing to a father for happy Father's Day. And I'm finna give you an example. It's two things that set me off for this incident today. And like I said, I appreciate y'all for being here. Angie, I appreciate you being in the comment section. To the Ghost Watchers, I appreciate you being here for well. Please, being here as well, please. And from what I and from what I know, Father's Day a national holiday. Might be this incident today. And like I said, I appreciate y'all for being here. Angie, I appreciate you being in the comment section. To the Ghost Watchers, I appreciate you being here for well. Please, being here as well. Please hit that like button, heart, laugh emoji, whatever you got. Get
My
in the
boy's so
comments
damn
if you
country,
agree, if
man.
you disagree. I ain't gonna stretch it out, but I got a couple of minutes to go back and forth or to have the conversation today. So, walked into work today. We had two meetings. You got a pre-work meeting and you got a meeting when you come back from lunch. Walk in the first meeting. And from what I know, Father's Day a national holiday. Might be a worldwide holiday. Look, I'm just saying. So everybody know this. First meeting, we get the breakdown of the numbers, where the work gonna be coming from, where the assignments gonna be. Everything going like it usually go. Break. Everybody go back to work. All right, we breaking from the meeting. All right, we going to work. So I just know deep down in my heart that this second break, that's when they gonna happy Father's Day to all the fathers. So I come back, second break come around. We we in the meeting room. Well, the numbers is this, and this. Cortez number one in this. You know, I do my thing at work. So we get toward the end, and the question was, anybody got anything to say? Nobody say nothing. So I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, the meeting over with, let's go back to work. That struck a nerve with me, and let me tell you why that struck a nerve with me. Let me tell you what my job did on Mother's Day. And once again, this ain't to disrespect mothers in no type of way. This just gonna show you the parallel of the disrespect.
So I wanted to stop, right? Because he made the point I was trying to make. At this corporate job, Fortune 500 company, closer to the top of that 500 than the bottom, right? They showed no love to fathers, at least not in our city or surrounding area, I'll say. No love to fathers. Now, that's not even a big deal. It kind of is, but as men, we used to that. We're used to not getting a whole lot of praise and adulations on our day. Like I said in the skit I did, we're like number 20 when it comes to celebrations and holidays. So we're used to not being praised. It's fine. Our issue is that in the same environment that we work in, it's not being praised, but the other ones are being praised. The other holidays are being praised. LGBT, women, Saint Nick, Halloween. Like, it's black fathers especially are just put on the back burner. But this is just, we're seeing it's not even a race thing. This is just across the board of demographics, right? So at my job, I told you I had this woman tell me basically that if you ask her son who his father is, he will say his mother. Say that shit 5 times. And we go get our gifts, and they give us our gifts at the end of the day. So we get going through the metal detectors and whatever. The look on the women's faces, bro. They were sour, as if they didn't get roses and candy for their birthday. They looking sour, bro. Now, this is a job that promotes inclusivity. It promotes women empowerment. So most of our management at the job is women. They got all that empowerment. And they couldn't stand a few moments of men getting gifts and praise for being fathers. You heard the whispers. Like, they ain't give me nothing. I do both the jobs. Stud looking at me like, Mr. Ma'am, calm your ass down. But Mr. Ma'am had attitude and looking at me like I did something wrong because I got a gift for being a father. If the people there knew how much child support I was paying on top of taking care of my daughter when she's with me, maybe they wouldn't complain. But then again, men can't have shit, so they probably still would have complained. So let's get to this comment section that I found myself in. Right? All right, so let's do that. We're gonna share. All right. So let's go here. All right. Dads just minding their business, trying to enjoy Father's Day. Single moms. I'm a dad too. That is so pathetic, bro. That's so pathetic. You mean to tell me y'all are so insecure or so upset about the dude you let shoot your club up that you won't show respect to the man that do what they're supposed to do? It's that simple. They try to make an argument that, you know, I do it for mothers, I do it for fathers, single fathers that do it themselves too. That's not the point, but let's go to that because there was one woman that said it, so I said, cool, I'll indulge. All right. She said, well, I wish single dads on Mother's Day a good day. First of all, she said, well, I wish single dads on Mother's Day a good day, right? So I asked her for the proof and why would you do that? And she just thought she just dropped the bomb when she actually showed me the proof. Like, it was hilarious, but hold on. I don't know, it's just kind of out of order. I don't know why it's like that. Okay. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and single fathers who do both roles. May your day today be relaxing and fun. Right? The dumbest shit ever. But she said it. Okay? So she said, and the reason why is because when a father does roles, should they not be recognized also? I mean, what is the big deal with recognizing those who put in twice the effort for their children? And when is being nice a bad thing? In the name of nice, people just be the most suckers people in the world. Fool. So she believes because she was nice that made the statement correct. You don't wish a man or a woman the opposite gender celebration. You don't say Happy Mother's Day to a father. You don't say Happy Mother's Day. You don't say Happy Father's Day to a mother. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand. It's simple English. It's simple biology. Only a man can be a father. Only a woman can be a mother. Most men, I would dare to say 99% of men will never ask a woman to say Happy Mother's Day to me because I do both jobs. Even if they do what y'all call both jobs, which all it means is one job is void and I have to overcompensate on the father's side. All that shit means. Doesn't mean you're a mother. I could never be a mother to my daughter. Could never do it. I could be nurturing. I could be healing. I could never do it like her mother does. I could never touch her the way a woman's hand can touch her. Could never do it. And let's deal with this point too. Because a lot of people say this is for the people that did it on their own. Let's just be really clear about something. I know some exceptions to the rule. Most of us do not parent by ourselves, even if we don't have the other parent. So fuck grandmama, fuck auntie, fuck sister, fuck brother. All that don't matter when you just want to make the point and lift your. It's narcissistic, bro. There's no way around it. That shit is narcissistic. The fact that you want to get extra praise for choosing a horrible mate to be with or being in a horrible situation, however you want to look at it. Maybe your other person was horrible, maybe they died. I know somebody whose wife died when they had a child. And he would punch you in your face if you told him Happy Mother's Day, because he would feel it's disrespectful to that woman that was the mother of that child. So no, love. Being nice can be a bad thing because it's fake. It's flawed. It's foolish. But I digress. Let's look at a couple more of these comments, right? I went back and forth with her, but I don't even want to focus on just me, right? Let's go to all the comments, right? Hold on. So, check this comment out. Well, I am an only parent, and I'll celebrate myself and my hard work and efforts any day I choose. Thank you very much. Now, I just want y'all to keep in mind, she's responding to this meme of women literally destroying a day for fathers. She has no regard for that. Let's keep going. Thank you so much. You also have a great Father's Day. And these are not all black women. It's a bunch of races. Look at her. I already had my day. My wife and I were just talking about this. Now, there was one I want y'all to see that I thought was very interesting. I mean, very interesting. I should have screenshotted it. I think I did, but since we already on the site, I'm just gonna stay here. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Let's go to most relevant. My boy Ted's in here responding to her. That's how we act. It's simple. Just give us our day. That's a problem, but whatever. All right, hold on. Let's see. And I'm gonna be honest, this conversation wasn't full of women or men just saying they agree with women telling themselves Happy Father's Day. Like, it wasn't a lot of that. It was just enough of it to be a problem, and there was a lot of people sharing this out. All right, okay, I think I'm getting close to it. I saw this earlier, but I'll just say this. There was a woman that commented. She had a day today. It was a rough day for her because her father died, and she has a deadbeat dad for her son, right? But she wanted to make it a day where she just showed love to all fathers. And that was somebody. Well, I have to say this just to be fair, because this is something I see black women do more than anybody. But this time, it was not a black woman. There was a white woman that came in that comment section and called her a pick-me because she showed love and respect and adulation to fathers on Father's Day. That makes her a pick-me. Doesn't that challenge the logic of what a pick-me is? Doesn't that prove what we have said in this space for forever? That they only say that to women that really want to be with a man, and they only have a problem with a man, a woman having a love for a man because they can't get one? That they only say you're a pick-me because they see you're a woman that men would actually pick? It proves the point. It absolutely proves the point. Let's keep going. And I'm gonna wrap this up. I ain't finna be here like this too long. All right. Let's see. A lot of people tagging. Right. It's hilarious, right? Right. All right, this sucks. Single mothers minding their business, taking care of their child. Men and immature fathers obsessed with women, yells single mothers. They love to shame us, don't they? What's up, lady in the boy? How you doing, baby? They love to shame us, don't they? You know why men are doing that? You know why I was doing it before I saw any post? Because I knew it was coming. Y'all do this shit every year just to strictly be disrespectful. Because you're in your tiny little brain, you can't think beyond your fucking ego and your narcissistic traits. You can't see beyond yourself. I say this all the time. I dealt with a young lady a few months ago, and I used to tell her, like, you don't see beyond your nose. You just see you. That's it. You don't see anything else but you and what you want and what you believe and what you think you should have and what you deserve and all this bullshit. But when it comes to seeing your partner, seeing your person, seeing your man, you don't. You see yourself first and foremost, and anything else under that doesn't really matter to you. That's who makes comments like these. We're immature and we're just picking on you. A day that's for us, we're picking on. Good goddamn. Just like single fathers on Mother's Day, right? Look, man, I'm not saying there aren't men that do it. I'm sure this is a big crazy ass world, so I'm sure there are men that tell themselves Happy Mother's Day. We don't respect them type of niggas, and that's a very I would dare to say that's probably barely 1%. Most men ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna step on our mama toes, our ex-wife, our wife, our baby mama, whatever. We're not gonna step on their toes. We're gonna give them their day. The women that actually are good mothers, we're gonna give them their day. All right. Jamie told me, what an awesome job you've done being both mom and dad. These are white people. It's funny how many mummies boys this trigger. I guess next year I'll celebrate Mother's Day. Also, since I do it all by myself. Exactly. Men spit semen out and get mad if a mom who does it all wants recognition on the made-up day. It's Mother's Day and made-up day. I wonder if I look on the Mother's Day post or look at your page on Mother's Day, will I find you saying that Mother's Day is a made-up day? How about we go look at your page? How about that? Oh, shit. So you support Pride Month, a made-up month. Okay. Interesting. All right, Lisa. All right. So y'all see my point. I'm not gonna belabor this shit. I'm actually gonna wrap this up. But women, and specifically my women, and y'all not ours. Y'all made it clear. Black women are not our women. You just happen to have the same hue. So I'm just gonna speak to the women that live close to me, that look like me, that call themselves black. You cannot have all these complaints about fathers, deadbeat daddies, sperm donors. You can't have all these complaints about men not doing something, and when it's time to celebrate men doing something, you make it about yourself. And the deadbeat dads you swear you don't care about. This was a day to celebrate fathers. It's just that simple. I don't know why y'all make this shit so hard. I'm sorry your dad. I'm sorry the guy that shot your club up, beat that thing down, let off 100 rounds in your coochie. I'm sorry. He's a deadbeat dad. I hate that for you. I really do. Because that shouldn't be. But it is. Right? You let a deadbeat dad shoot that thing up while you toot that thing up. It is what it is. But Father's Day was not made for him. Nor was it made for you and your fragile ass ego that has to claim another group of people's holiday. That's like me saying, well, why do y'all celebrate LGBT? Why do y'all celebrate LGBT when I have issues and struggles too? Why do y'all celebrate LGBT when I love people too? Why do y'all say Black Lives Matter? Okay, all right. Look, before I wrap this thing up, I want to bring on my brother JJ Moss. Now, if y'all don't know who this brother is, hardworking brother, good brother that me and Tez have linked up with through the social media pages. As much as we don't like social media, we got to keep it open because you might run into people like JJ Moss, right? And we've done collaborative shows with him, and we have some of the same viewpoints as fathers, black men, people in the media. So I want to bring my brother up, JJ Moss. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on? What's going on, TJ? First and foremost, I want to say Happy Father's Day to you, my guy.
You too, my boy.
Thank you. I'm glad I caught you because I know you about to get ready to wrap it up, but I was able to listen to the whole everything you were saying on the way home coming from work.
Okay.
And it's sad because like, why can't we not fire as men? Why can't we not have something to celebrate? And the crazy part is I've seen today on social media, I've seen men, big up other men all day. Like we've been holding each other down all day. I've rarely seen not too many women really posting about it. I've been seeing all brothers, all different men, different race, digging each other up.
Yeah.
And then I caught the part when you because I didn't know Tez went live today to talk about the situation at his job.
Right.
And it's almost the same thing at my job, as far as working at the hospital. When it was Mother's Day, man, they had sales going on. We had they had the flowers, different type of vases and flowers for the mothers and everything else. Today, it was like a normal day. it was basically like a normal day, which it was sad. And then I ain't gonna even lie, it's on Mother's Day, during that whole weekend, everyone was telling each other Happy Mother's Day. Bro, only one person told me Happy Father's Day at work. And they know I have kids and stuff like that. It just, I mean, I wasn't messed up about it. I'm like, damn. But it was a different ball game as far as, a month ago, far as Mother's Day.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Other than the sins of our fathers, right? Some guys not stepping up to the plate. That happens in all communities. But
yes.
Why do you think there is such? Because it's obviously a disdain. Why is there such a disdain for black fathers? And honestly, it's spreading everywhere now. But black fathers in particular, why is there such a disdain for us, especially on this day? Why do you think that is?
That's a good question. That's honestly a good question, and that's something I wish I even had the answer to. And one of the things I was thinking about also is that I've personally seen this growing up. I've seen a lot of women, and even in my family, they have purposely ruined situations where they got with a guy, and even if they not even in a relationship, and they end up having a child together. I've seen women ruin that situation all because they're looking for some kind of validation. They're wanting it, like that stamp. Oh, I'm a strong black independent.
Yeah.
I've seen them purposely ruin that relationship with, as far as the co-parenting, so therefore they can push the guy away. So therefore they can just get that stamp, like, which is crazy. Like, why would you want to? First of all, why would you want to ruin the situation with a man who wants to be in his child life?
Right.
Why would you want to keep a child separate from their father?
Right.
And you're not realizing what kind of damage that's causing. But all because you have this ego and you want this validation, you looking for everyone to give you this praise and put you on this pedestal. Oh, I'm a strong black independent woman. I did it on my own. I played both roles. I had to pick up the slack,
Right.
and that's all you're looking for. And I still don't get like why.
That's a great point though, because I was thinking about that earlier. I was thinking about a situation with me and my child's mother. A while back, I don't think she thinks this way. Maybe she just hides it better today. I don't know. But back in the day, we got into it. We were split, but we got into it. And I was like, bro, you're not a single mother doing it on your own. Like, why are you acting like that? And like, it's almost like when I said it, I offended her. And it's like, bro, but it's true. And
you're not. You have help.
You have help. You have the other side of this parenting relationship to play a part in it. So I do remember trying to talk to young ladies that I remember I was talking to women that were pregnant, and I would ask them a situation with their father and the child's father, and it's like it's always negative in the sense that they don't even want it. Fuck that nigga. I don't care about that nigga. I mean, it's like
I can do this. I'm
it's a mentality.
My child did it.
When you said what you said, it hit me so hard, JJ, because like I've said this before. Like it's almost like you get more social. I'll call it social currency. You get more social currency if you're a strong, independent woman doing it yourself.
That's a good time. That's a good time. That's a really great. That's a good time to that's a good way to label it. And it's all I can do is shake my head. And like I said, I grew up watching. I like aunts and older cousins sabotage good situations, because, and not to mention, it's a cycle also because they had older women and stuff like that in their ear. Girl, you don't need him. You can do this on your own.
Right.
You saw how I raised you and your brothers and sisters without your daddy around. You can do it. And then that cycle continues, and it's just the fact that then they end up passing it down to their child, and then the cycle just keep going on. I just wish, like, why can't we just have our day as far as its celebration? Like, it's like we're not looking for a parade or anything like that. It's just like, just let us be appreciated. Let us, be celebrated. Like, dang.
Let us have the day, bro. Like,
let us have something.
We're not asking for a Rolls Royce or some rims for our new car. Like, we honestly have gotten used to not getting the best gifts. I don't even care.
Facts.
Just let us have our day of celebration. God damn.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I'm just glad I caught you at the tail end, man. Cause like, man, I hope I can get home on time, man. But
no, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I was hoping you was able to hop on, but when it ain't me and Tez, man, it don't hit the same. So I try to get in, drop my message, let the people come on if they want to come on. But I get on out of here because it ain't the same without my right hand man.
Facts. I gotta go back and check out his live. I didn't even know he did one today.
But check him out, bro. Any final thoughts before you head out of here, though?
I just want to just salute to all the real fathers out there, because I still feel like, even with the episode that Tez and I did this past Thursday, I feel like it's still a lot of fathers out there who don't get their proper respect, don't get the proper credit. And us as especially black men, we're not looking for no validation. We're not looking to be, we're not looking for all that extra stuff. Because at the end of the day, as far as the real men out there, we gonna take care of business. We're not looking for no awards. Because at the end of the day, we know we brought these children in the world, and it's our responsibility to take care of them. And that's the part I just don't even get. Like, why a lot of people feel like they should be celebrated, or not celebrated, feel like they should have awards and stuff like that for doing what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You see it on Facebook all the time. I make sure my kids good. I make sure that got it. You're supposed to.
Right.
You're supposed to.
Right.
So it's just, and then also, if you know, I want to say shout out to the moms who have to play both roles. Shout out to the men who have to play both roles as well.
Right.
That's I hate how they act like it's not men. It's not any men who don't play both roles either. I know some men who play both roles too.
I got a cousin whose child's mother was killed.
Yeah, I hear. Damn, sorry to hear that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not the only person I know. Dr. T.S. Johnson, one of the big guys in the manosphere space, he's a professional guy. He's a professor, and he teaches African American studies, and he focuses on black men. And his wife died during labor, and I've never heard him say, "I do both." I'm the mama and the daddy. Tell me happy. Never. He just do what he
Tell me happy mother.
do.
I've never heard. Me personally, I've never heard any male say you should celebrate me too on Mother's Day. I've never heard. I don't want to hear it because if I do, and if it's someone I know,
that too.
I'm like, bro, what? Like, did you not realize what just came out your mouth?
It's I think what people don't really understand, for real, however you do it, but obviously we only talking about one side because it usually only happens on one side. It's disrespectful to the fathers that do what they're supposed to do. It's just disrespectful.
Yes,
it shows how much you really care about us as fathers. You give more attention to the deadbeat.
And then and just like you said, you basically you let this deadbeat shoot your club up, and now you want to be praised and celebrated for it. It's like, so you want to be praised and appreciated and celebrated for your bad choices?
What?
How so?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What the fuck?
That's all. It's just like, you made the decision to, and then if they have multiple children with them, and then like, how you not mad at yourself for your bad decisions? Like, no, you need to be aiming that energy and that anger and that toxicness to yourself because you allowed it to happen. Like you allowed them to shoot your club up, and you allowed this to continue. So, but I ain't want to say too much, man. I'm just glad I was able to catch you. I was loving it, everything I was hearing as I was driving home. And man, you guys keep doing your thing. Thank you for all the support that you guys have given me. Shout out to my guy Ted. Shout out to you, CJ. Much love to everyone in the comments. Everyone who's a fan of the 5100 podcast. Like, I thank you.
And where can they find you at, bro?
Man, y'all can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Apple, as far as the podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, the Mouse Talk Podcast. Got a bunch of interviews on the way. I'm back better than ever. And I'm glad to be back in this podcast space, man. It feels so good, especially after the episode Ted's and I did. Y'all checked it out. All I ever wanted was a father. It is out right now. Go check it out, the Mouse Talk Podcast. If you just type that in, it will the podcast will pop up anywhere that you get your podcast. I'm on it.
For sure, brother. Well, I appreciate you finding some time for me and coming through, bro.
All right, man. Good looking.
I'll catch you next time, bro.
Yep.
All right. So that was my guy JJ Moss with the Mock Talk Podcast. It's at the bottom of my screen to the right. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know if that's y'all left, but that's my right. You feel me? Y'all go follow Mouse Talk Podcast. You know what I'm saying? He went through some stuff with this page just because you know how YouTube is. They like to censor. They like to get in our ads about shit. So he got his page back or whatever. So shout out to him. And I want to just say the brother does what we say black people don't do enough of. He knew us from nothing, and he started to support our podcast. And I remember telling him like, "Hey man," I remember telling Ted like, this guy JJ Moss, because bruh shows love. I'm gonna have to start reaching out to bruh. So we did that, and he showed a lot of love, man. So we appreciate real people. We don't care how much money you got, how many bitches you're knocking down, what you look like. Are you you? Are you real? Do you represent something real? You dig what I'm saying? That's all I care about. And Lady in the Voice, I thank you, love. Appreciate you. So I'm just gonna wrap this up, right? But I want to leave y'all with this. It's okay, ladies, because I think I understand it to a degree. A lot of you didn't have a father. A lot of you didn't see positive male role models. I get that. Me either. I saw some, not many, right? I get it. I actually used to tell my mother, Happy Father's Day. And really, she didn't tell me to, right? It's just the dynamic in our community, the dysfunction in our community that makes us think that way. I was wrong for telling her Happy Father's Day. She was wrong for accepting it. And you ladies that push this narrative, y'all are wrong for it. I'm saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're a piece of shit. I'm not saying I wish you die. I'm just saying you're wrong. Because this is a day for fathers. And in our community where black fathers are so quote unquote few and far between, why don't you celebrate the ones that are here? Make it sexy to be a father. Because y'all make it sexy to be a deadbeat. Did I just say that out loud? Beautifully animated speaks. Hey, you been popping. Look. Beautifully animated speaks got this, you know what I'm saying? This going on. Some model shit. Like, she been popping it lately. Shout out to you, love. But with all your traumas, the negative influences that black men may have had in your life, does not give you the right to take a day away from the black men and fathers of all races. Does not give you the right to take a day away from them that they earned and don't even ask for much. All we care about is just being loved and celebrated for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I like my little house shoes, my ties or my shirts or whatever. I appreciate all that, but really what I appreciate more than anything is just being acknowledged for being a father. Not extra praise, just acknowledge it. Let me have a day where dad can be the center of attention, where dad can be hugged and kissed and just appreciated for what he does. To tell women that do both jobs Happy Father's Day is disrespectful. And why is it disrespectful? Because it's disrespectful because men said so, bitch. Two G's. Hey, Lady Novo and Beautiful Animated Speak. Stop all that playing in my chat room now. Don't make me get a hold of you, Lady Novo. Stop playing now. Stop playing. You don't want to eat problems. You know how I get down. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
I became a phlebotomy technician is because there's something